Yes, respected youngsters, welcome. What a joy it is every day to be with you and you listening all this, empowering yourself, making yourself fit for your own personal successes, spiritual glories, and also becoming fit to serve the world who are in need of your services in all aspects. It's so great it is. No, in this way, having higher aims and goals, ambitions, and with full enthusiasm, working towards them is the way to enjoy the life. Life's enjoyments are not in nidra, nor in small little indulgences of worldliness, although temporarily अच्छे लगते हैं. But to the jiva in us, there is no satisfaction with that type of living. Think about it. Anyway, welcome. Here we are together for 1 hour to do our 7 activities like every day. The last one is today we are starting to chant, learn to chant uh, कठ उपनिषद केन उपनिषद हो गया कल तो कठ उपनिषद chanting will be taught to you daily 3 or 4 before that we have Valmiki Ramayanam, the sixth program of the day, Rama Rajya Mahima. Today we will see, maybe tomorrow or day after it will be over. Then first to go, nahi, 7th or 8th is Yugadi. I think 15 or 16 is Ram Navami. Before that, we'll have Srimad Bhagavad Gita as our fifth class, 15th chapter, Samsara VRUKSHA. I promise you, I'll try my best to explain to you. So we have spent 2 days. Today also we'll spend to study the last one line of the second shloka. Then the whole thing we see and see whether we caught it or not. Then before that we'll do our Taittiriya Brahmana Parayanam. Before that our Sankalpa and Prarthana. And before all Sahanavadhanal, before all, our common sense thought. Today's common sense thought is truly common sense thought only. Ki, you see the world, yeah, definitely all of us are. Now, when we are studying these great texts like Gita, Ramayana, or any of the philosophical things, how much ever young you are, never mind, young, middle age, old, if this first thing happens in your life, then you are really mature and growing. What is the first thing to happen is one, very tough it is, but it should happen. Ki the whole world is outside this Sharira to us, yet the whole world of objects, things, beings are seen by us in our own mind. Okay? Therefore, where is the mind to that question? If the answer is, where is the world? Sorry. If you say the world is here and there, then we have not grown. If you say the world is in the mind, then we are maturing. That is why in the sleep there is no mind, therefore there is no world. In the dream there is mind, therefore there is a projected world, world of thoughts. In the waking plane, the world is vividly there because the mind is fully woken up. Point one is this. Second is therefore all the problems which we think they are there in the world also are not in the world. All the problems are in the mind only. Interesting. Think about it. Because all the problems are in the mind. Therefore, where are the solutions also? Solutions also obviously have to be in the mind only. Therefore, the wisest way of living life is mind the mind. Mind your own mind. Any example you take, a person, your own friend. Where is the friend? Even though the friend is in front of you, he is in your mind only. Actually, he is not even a friend, he is a human being. Not even a human being, one of the creatures. Not is one of the creature, one expression of the divine. कि नहीं अब चलो छोड़ो, let us start with human being. Only a human being. And where is he? Not outside in our own mind. Then he is friend or enemy. Where is that thought? It is in our own mind. Therefore, because he is friend, I love him. Or because enemy, I hate him. Where are these thoughts? They are all in the mind. To love in this way I will express. hatred I will express in this way. वो भी planning कहाँ हो रहा है? In the mind only. Then when you express that love or hatred, let us say through giving some gifts or beatings, then you are happy or you are miserable. There are only two outcomes of anything. Where are you happy? You are happy in the mind only. You're miserable in the mind only. So therefore, where is everything? In the mind. Therefore, mind is the cause of all bondages. Mind is the cause of all happinesses and liberations. Okay. The cause of mind as bondage and dukkha is when it is entangled in the world, that too with all negative emotions. The mind itself is a cause of happiness when the world which entered your mind, with that you relate properly according to dharma and shastra. Same mind becomes cause of moksha when that mind is diverted towards the Lord through the study of shastra. That is what we are doing every day through the study of Bhagavad Gita, etc. So therefore, stop blaming the world. Stop fighting with the world. It is in our mind. And see that whichever the objects or people enter into our mind, they alone cause the trouble. Those who are not in the mind, they never trouble us. Isn't it? कोई अमेरिका में, उगांडा में, होनोलुलु में कोई है, तो they have not entered my mind. They don't trouble. But your own brothers, sisters, wife or husband or children, neighbors or in-laws, outlaws, they are in the mind. Therefore, you suffer not because of them, but because of mind. So, idea is given to you. Mind your mind. Now, the other ideas already said, ki wrongly relating with them with negative values is the cause of dukkha. Rightly relating with them in our mind is the cause of peace and happiness. And never allowing the world to enter in the mind. Keep the mind fully engaged in divine smarana. Bhagavad smarana is the final state of moksha that leads to moksha. तीनों बता दिए हैं। अब आपके हाथ में है, ये गेंद आपके बॉल में, कोर्ट में है बॉल, और कैसा करना है आपकी मर्जी। Be wise from today onwards. Even so, the object, where is the object? You saw a sweet. It is not there, it is in the mind. Then you like or don't like, again in the mind. Then you want to jump and take it and put it in the mind, mouth, वो भी मन में है. Then देखने में अच्छा था, खाने में खड़ा सड़ा हुआ है, अच्छा नहीं है. Therefore you just spit out it with all vengeance and anger. वो भी कहाँ है? तुम्हारे मन में. Like, Swami, a lot of problems in the world. There are no problems in the world. World itself is problem when not properly received by the mind and related by the mind. Think about it. I told you ना, मैं भी मन में हूँ, दुनिया भी मन में है, भगवान भी मन में है, बंधन भी मन में है, दुख भी मन में है, sadhana moksha भी मन में. In the moksha, the mana dissolves in the experience of the God. That's the only difference. राइट, दिस इज अ कॉमन सेंस थॉट. पॉन्डर करो, सब कुछ मैं क्यों बताऊं, तुम भी दिमाग लगाओ. है कि नहीं? दिमाग है कि नहीं? बोलते हो कि नहीं? है स्वामी जी, है तो यूज कर लेना. बट sort out the issues in the mind level. Never ever give anybody more importance. Anything disturbs mind, person or object, ruthlessly reject them. That's it. That thought, that a person, that relation, कोई जरूरत नहीं है. And all this kachra, why will it enter to you, the youth, when you are not common sense wala, कि your life is to be dedicated for your goals. अपने लक्ष्य के प्रति दिमाग नहीं लगाओगे तो इन सब दलदल में फंसते हो, तुम दुखी हो जाते. Think about it. Okay, let us start Sankalpa. ओम परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रुतिमात्रे नमः. समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः. श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः. गीता मात्रे नमः. वेदव्यास महर्षि नमः. रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः. रामायण महाशास्त्राय नमः. वाल्मीकि महर्षि नमः. श्रुतिमात्रे नमः. उपनिषद गुरुभ्यो नमः. अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोध सिद्ध्यर्थम मोक्ष प्राप्त्यर्थम अस्मिन् क्षणेव श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहासोक्त भगवद भागवत ऋषिमुनि गुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रह अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातन धर्म वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृते सांप्रदायिनां शास्त्राणां गुरु शिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपरायाः भक्ति ज्ञान योगादि मोक्ष मार्गाणां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति शांति कल्याण एकता पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां महानुभावानां गुरूणाम् आश्रमाणां श्रेयोभिलाषिणां भक्त साधक सेवक उपासकानां संस्थानाम् आश्रमाणां पूर्ण आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूलता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रु विघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम श्री राम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यक्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयानाम् अवाप्ति द्वारा तेषु सदा सर्वदा शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञादिनां द्वारा समस्त विश्व भक्त धर्म मोक्ष पुरुषार्थ प्रचार द्वारा स्थापन द्वारा विश्व कल्याण शांत्यर्थम रक्षणार्थम ये सनातन धर्म से भारतवर्ष से बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रवः तेषां सर्वेषां समूल निर्मूलनार्थम अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां युवानां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम तेषां हृदये मातापितृभक्ति सेवा भक्ति धर्म भक्ति शास्त्र भक्ति गुरु भक्ति भगवत भक्ति परब्रह्म भक्ति देशभक्ति द्वारा जीवन साफल्यार्थम अनेकानेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये शांति मंत्रोच्चारणं वेदपारायणं श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता पंचदशोध्यायस्य अध्ययनं श्रीमद् वाल्मीकि रामायण बालकांड प्रथम सर्गस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं कठ उपनिषदः पारायणं वयं सर्वे शांत्यर्थम सुखार्थम मोक्षार्थम आनंदार्थम विश्व कल्याणार्थम च करिष्यामहे. Done? Very good. Now let us start the Sahanavatu mantra with all Shraddha. Om 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 Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. वैदिक चैंटिंग टुडे 2 मिनट ज़्यादा लेंगे हम, 7 या 8 मिनट लगेगा. वी आर स्टार्टिंग तृतीय प्रपाठक टुडे. कहाँ तक करूँ मैं? तो यहाँ तक हो जाएगा. 8 mantras. In fact, 10 we can do, if you permit. Om Atha Shri 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 Vedamatre Namaha. Atha Shri तैत्तिरीय ब्राह्मणं पारायणम्. अथ द्वितीयाष्टकं. द्वितीयाष्टके तृतीय प्रपाठकस्य आरम्भः. ओम अथ तृतीय प्रपाठकः. ओम हरिः ओम. ओम ब्रह्मवादिनो वदन्ते किं चतुर्होतॄणां चतुर्होतृत्वमिति यदेवैषु चतुर्धा होतारः तेन चतुर्होतारः बन्धुमान् भवते य एषामेवं क्लुप्तिं वेद कल्पतेऽस्मै य एषामेवमायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवते य एषामेवं प्रतिष्ठां वेद प्रत्येव तिष्ठति. ब्रह्मवादिनो वदन्ति दशहोता चतुर्होता पंचहोता षड्होता सप्तहोता अथ कस्मात् चतुर्होतार उच्यन्त इति. इन्द्रो वै चतुर्होता. इन्द्रः खलु वै श्रेष्ठो देवतानामुपदेशनात्. य एवमिन्द्रग् श्रेष्ठं देवतानामुपदेशनात् वेद वसिष्ठः समानानां भवति. तस्मात् श्रेष्ठमायन्तं प्रथमेनैवानुबुध्यन्ते. अयमागन्न अयमवासादिते कीर्तिरस्य पूर्वा गच्छति जनतामायतः अथो एनं प्रथमेनैवानुबुध्यन्ते. अयमागन्न अयमवासदा अयमवासादिते सप्तहोता प्रतिष्ठां वेद बुध्यन्ते. षट्च दक्षिणां प्रतिगृहीष्यन् सप्तदश कृत्वोपान्यात्. आत्मानमेव समिन्धे तेजसे वीर्याय अतो प्रजापतिर्देवैनां भूत्वा प्रतिगृह्णाति नार्यै यद्येनमार्त्विजादृत्तगं सन्तन्निर्हरेरन् हरेरन् आग्नेध्रे जुहुयाद् दशहोदारं चतुर्गृहीतेनाज्येन पुरस्तात् प्रत्यङ्तिष्ठन् प्रतिलोमं विग्राहं प्राणानेवास्योपदासयदे यद्येनं पुनरुपशिक्षेयुः आग्नेयेद्र एव जुहुयाद्दशहोतारं चतुर्गृहीतेनायते प्रायश्चित्तीवाग्धोद्ये त्रितुमुख ऋतुमुखे जुहोति वास्मै कल्पयते कल्पन्ते स्म ऋतवः क्लुप्ता तव आयन्ते षड्धोता वै भूत्वा प्रजापतिहृदगं सर्वमसृजत समनोऽसृजत मनसोऽधिगायत्रीमसृजत तद्गायत्रीयंश अर्चतार्चतु तामालभत गायत्र्या अधिछन्दागस्य सृजत छन्दोभ्योऽधिसाम तत्सामयश आर्चत तदालभत सामोधियजोगस्य सृजत यजुर्भ्योऽधिविष्णुं तद्विष्णुं यशार्चत तमालभत विष्णोरध्योषधीरसृजत ओषधीभ्योऽधिसोमं तत्सोमं यशार्चत तमालभत सोमादधिपशून सर्वमुत्थान एवाङ्गिरसः प्रत्यगृह्णात् तदेनं प्रतिगृहीणाहीनद यत्किञ्च प्रतिगृह्णीयात् तत्सर्वमुत्थानस्त्वाङ्गिरसाङ्गिरसा प्रतिगृह्णात्वित्येव प्रतिगृह्णीयात् यं वा उत्थान आङ्गिरसः आङ्गिरसः अनयैवैनत् प्रतिगृह्णाति नैनगं हिनस्ते बर्हिषा प्रतियाद्गावांशं वा एतद्वै पशूनां प्रियन्दाम प्रियेणैवैनं धाम्ना प्रत्येति विग्राहमृतवस्तदा लभतेन्द्र गृहीयान् षट्च यो वा अविद्वान् निवर्तयते विशीर्षा सपाप्मा मुष्मिन् लोके भवते अत यो विद्वान् निवर्तयते सशीर्षा विपाप्मा मुष्मिन् लोके भवते देवता वै सप्तपुष्टिकामान्यवर्तयन्त अग्निश्च पृथिवी च वायुश्चान्तरिक्षञ्च आदित्यश्च द्यौश्च चन्द्रमाः अग्निर्न्यवर्तयत ससाहस्रमवक्ष्यत् पृथिवीन्यवर्तयत सौषधीभिर्वनस्पतिभिः नपुष्यत वायुर्न्यवर्तयत समरीचिभिरपुष्यत अन्तरिक्षन्यवर्तयत तद्वयोभिरपुष्यत आदित्योऽन्यवर्तयत सरश्मिभिरपुष्यत द्यौर्न्यवर्तयत सा नक्षत्रैरपुष्यत चन्द्रमान्यवर्तयत सोऽहोरात्रैर्र्धमासैर्मासैर्ऋतुभिः संवत्सरेणापुष्यत तान् पोषान् पुष्यति यागस्ते पुष्यन्न य एवं विद्वान् च वर्तयते परिच अपुष्यन्नक्षत्रैरपुष्यत् पञ्च च ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Good, now Vedic chanting for some time, very good for the health and so many aspects. Now friends, Bhagavad Gita Adhyanam, 15th chapter, Purushottama Yoga or Purushottama Prapti Yoga or Charakshara Purusha, Uttama Purusha Vibhaga Yoga. This name nobody says anywhere, but we just are coining it. In this, we are taught to be the Uttama Purusha, discover that identity and get liberated. Just like in the 14th chapter, we were told we are Gunatita. In 13, we are told we are not Kshetra, we are Kshetragni, we are not Prakriti, we are Purusha, and we are Gneya. Bar bar sun lo bache lo. Let the time of maturity, when it comes, all this knowledge should help you. Now, this chapter, Bhagavan begins with describing to us the whole universe, cosmos, creation, world, by using the word Samsara, and it is compared with the Ashwatha Vruksha. First two shlokas are talking about it. 1.5 sloka meaning we saw. Okay, today what we will do, first sloka, second sloka, two times we chant, third also we chant 4 times. Then I will just summarize what is being seen in the earlier, and today we will conclude the second one and start giving you the meaning of the third sloka. Just be with me, with the book in the hand, and then chant along with, listen carefully, write the points, contemplate on them, become knowledgeable, use that knowledge, grow in life. Start. ॐ श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम, श्रीगीता शरणं मम, श्रीव्यासा शरणं मम, श्रीसद्गुरुशरणं मम, श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम, श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम, शरणं मम, शरणं मम। ॐ श्रीकृष्णपरब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अथ पञ्चदशोऽध्यायः पुरुषोत्तमयोगः प्रथमद्वितीयतृतीया मन्त्राः। ॐ श्रीभगवानुवाच ऊर्ध्वमूलमधः शाखम् अश्वत्थं प्राहुरव्ययं छन्दांसि यस्य पर्णानि यस्तं वेद स वेदवित् अधश्चोर्ध्वं प्रसृतास्तस्य शाखाः गुणप्रवृद्धा विषयप्रवालाः अधश्च मूलान्यनुसन्ततानि कर्मानुबन्धीनि मनुष्यलोके। अगेन, ऊर्ध्वमूलमधः शाखम् अश्वत्थं प्राहुरव्ययं छन्दांसि यस्य पर्णानि यस्तं वेद स वेदवित् अधश्चोर्ध्वं प्रसृतास्तस्य शाखाः गुणप्रवृद्धा विषयप्रवालाः अधश्च मूलान्यनुसन्ततानि कर्मानुबन्धीनि मनुष्यलोके. The third sloka 4 times. न रूपमस्येह तथोपलभ्यते, न रूपमस्येह तथोपलभ्यते, न रूपमस्येह तथोपलभ्यते, न रूपमस्येह तथोपलभ्यते, नान्तो न चादिर्न च सम्प्रतिष्ठा, नान्तो न चादिर्न च सम्प्रतिष्ठा, नान्तो न चादिर्न च सम्प्रतिष्ठा, नान्तो न चादिर्न च सम्प्रतिष्ठा। अश्वत्थमेनं सुविरूढमूलम्, अश्वत्थमेनं सुविरूढमूलम्, अश्वत्थमेनं सुविरूढमूलम्, अश्वत्थमेनं सुविरूढमूलम्, असङ्गशस्त्रेण दृढेन चित्वा, असङ्गशस्त्रेण दृढेन चित्वा, असङ्गशस्त्रेण दृढेन चित्वा, असङ्गशस्त्रेण दृढेन चित्वा। श्रीभगवानुवाच न रूपमस्येह तथोपलभ्यते, नान्तो न चादिर्न च सम्प्रतिष्ठा, अश्वत्थमेनं सुविरूढमूलम्, असङ्गशस्त्रेण दृढेन चित्वा, न रूपमस्येह तथोपलभ्यते, नान्तो न चादिर्न च सम्प्रतिष्ठा, अश्वत्थमेनं सुविरूढमूलम्, असङ्गशस्त्रेण दृढेन चित्वा. Beta, as we grow in life, especially spiritual knowledge, what we have to know are these few very essential things. Okay. What is it is? First is, what is the world in front of us? Second is, who am I? Third, is there anybody who is other than we two, me and the world? Fourth, what is the relation between all these? Me and the world, me and the God and the world. These are the higher, sublime, beautiful knowledges. ये मिल गया है ना पहले से, मानो आप यू नेड वरी, यू विल बी हैप्पी रियलाइज्ड पर्सन. एंड ये नॉलेज कहीं दिखाते सिखाते नहीं है, एंड वी आर ओनली टॉट ऑफ ऑल अदर थिंग्स. So 15th chapter talks about all these things. Okay. First, the Jagat is explained. Then Jiva will be explained. Then the Brahma Tattva is explained. Badi hai ki nahi? Then the sadhana is told to realize that Brahman. So, what is the Jagat? What is the Vishwa? What is Srishti? What is creation? What is universe? What is samsara? These those slok. One by one point we were explaining last 2 days. Today also I'll tell. So, this entire cosmos in front of us. It's a cosmos, it's not chaos. There's systematic things going on. But for all of them, there is a Mula, that is Urdhva. The Urdhva Mula is the substantial, the self, the Sadvastu, the reality, the truth, the Brahman. The Sachidananda Brahman is the Mula for this whole world. Okay, clear? Urdhva Mulam told. Second, Adha Shakam. From that Mula, through the Shakas, this whole world has got manifested. The Shakas I explained to you up to what? Up to the creation of all of us living beings. Again, I'll only say, will not explain you. Words I'll tell. The Paramatma is Maya Shakti. That Shakti, unmanifest with his three gunas, subtly gets manifested. That is called Hiranyagarbha or Mahat Tattva Sthiti. From that Mahat, the Samashti Ahankara comes. Very sublime they are all. There are very subtle creations. Samashti Ahankara expresses as Sattvic, Rasik, Tamasic Ahankara. Okay. From the Tamasic Ahankara, Panchatanmatras, from them the Panchamahabhutas, those admixture of Panchamahabhuta create the scene Panchamahabhuta. They all are the material with which the gross bodies are made of all 84 lakhs of beings. Not only human being, birds, animal, plants, सब में वही पंचमहाभूत होते हैं material. But is a Panchama material, is the Sharira alone is there for us? Do we have something else? We have four more things. One, we have Indriyas. Second, we have Antakarana. Third, we have the presiding deities who are ruling or making this function. Fourth is, even that Adhisthana Devatas are all empowered by the Paramatma. Okay. Therefore, among these four, the Indriyas, the Antakarana, they all have come from Rajoguna Ahankara. Adhisthana Devatas have come from Tamas Ahankara. Not Ahankara means the arrogance like that. It's a prakriya of creation. तीन हो गए है ना सत्व तामसिक अहम से all shariras have come. Rajasic से ज्ञानेन्द्रिय कर्मेंद्रिय अंतकरण came. Sattvic say the devatas came. But all of them are unfunctional, non-functional till the electricity flows, till Paramatma. That's the meaning of Adhashakam. So Urdhva Moolam Adhashakam. 4 times I told you. Now this is Ashwatham. Every moment it changes, not the same. But Avayam, it goes on there eternally. We have to, through the knowledge of the reality, we eject out of our bondage in this world. Okay? Avyayam. Next topic was very exhaustively seen. Chandamsi Yasya Paranani. Of this Samsara Vruksha, the leaves are Chandamsi, the Vedas. देखो in Vedas karma and karma phala are given. ठीक है बेटा तो without studying Vedas you have done karmas. What for these karmas done, what phalas that are there in the Veda, that will come to us. So to by studying the Veda, I wanted these phalas. For that, this karma I am supposed to do. When I do, I get the phala. Or by studying the Vedas, these karmas I did, the corresponding phala comes to me. Those Vedas are called patte, the leaves of the Ashwatha Vruksha of the Samsara. So some tree, Samsara tree. In the tree, the leaves are there, very important aspects. So to further Samsara tree, the leaves are the Vaidika Jnanam. Chandamsi yasya paranani. Okay. Then yahatam veda saveda ved. So the one who in this way thoroughly understands the whole samsara vriksha, he is the knower of the Vedas and knower of the essence of Vedas. Therefore, he will not be in trouble or samsara. एनीवेयर बेटा, ट्रुथ को जानो, एक्सेप्ट करो, प्रॉब्लम खत्म हो जाता है. लाइक योर फ्रेंड वेरी बैड, जानो, एक्सेप्ट करो इज बैड, नो कीप अवे फ्रॉम हिम, यू आर सेफ. एनीबडी, एनीथिंग. सत्य को जानकर अवॉइड में होने से उसमें सत्यमेव जयते कहते हैं ना, सक्सेस या प्रॉब्लम से सोल्यूशन मिल जाता. तो सत्य इज परमात्मा तत्व ओनली. थ्रू दिस स्टडी when we discover that urdhva moolam paramatma, you will have no problem. That's why yatam veda saveda. Now comes the next one, second sloka I am explaining to you. I have explained to you half of it also. First, this samsara vriksha का जो ऊर्ध्व मूल है, नीचे शाखाएं हैं, it has got secondary shakhas also. तस्य शाखाः प्रसृताः. Its branches are very well spread because कोई पेड़ है, अच्छा जमीन है, तो branches बढ़ते रहते हैं. In the same way, samsara vriksha has got branches. कैसे है वो? अधश्च ऊर्ध्वं च तस्य शाखाः प्रसृताः. Below and above are its branches spread. No, below above is with respect to something, with reference to something. That something is called as earth. So therefore, adha means below the earth, the seven lokas. Then urdhvam is above the earth, the seven lokas and all intermediate lokas, including Brahma loka. This is how the samsara vriksha is spread. And to go, if you go to some other way of studying, it is called like this Ananta Koti Brahmandas are there. Ananta Koti Brahmanda. Karoda Karoda Brahmanda. Okay. Keep it in mind. Like the Johnson or Hubble going and discovering how many of the galaxies, suns, millions of million light year distance में, मतलब thousands of light years distance वाले भी वो देख रहे हैं. तो that's why अनंत कोटि ब्रह्मांड नायक बोलते हैं भगवान को. Okay, if you catch it, otherwise just stop at this level कि up to ब्रह्मांड, our own ब्रह्मांड, up to that is urdhvam, this is adaha. So of this samsara vriksha, like this is a building, it has got 7 floors. The central 4 I will stay, above 3 rent ko diya, niche 3 shopping complex ko diya. You talk it, no. In the same way, the samsara vriksha or the universe tree has got the branches above, that is above the earth wale lokas. Branches below the earth wale lokas. They are all subtle. When you do yoga, these sadhanas, you can see them, you can go there and all. Okay. Now these lokas, upar ke, niche ke and earth. Okay. What are the things which are sustaining them? Where from they have come? Only one answer is guna pravruddhaha. So Bhagavan is Maya Shakti. It has got 3 gunas. With those 3 gunas only, as I told you just now, the tamasika hankara, which is only upadana karana, with that the gross worlds are made. World's grossness is made. So all the lokas above niche are guna pravruddhaha. With gunas they are made. Guna pravruddhaha. Again and again I am repeating. 3 gunas. What it means is what? ब्रह्मलोक में शुद्ध सत्व गुण होता है. ब्रह्मलोक से बीच वाले लोक अप टू द अर्थ लोक में सत्व थोड़ा थोड़ा कम होता हुआ रजतम बढ़ता है. बट ऑलवेज सत्व इज मोर. अर्थ इज द प्लेस वेयर रजस इज मोर. नेक्स्ट इज तमस. सत्व इज आल्सो देयर. बट बिलो डंजन डीप लोकास में तमस विल बी मोर, रजस इज सेकेंडरी. बहुत कम सत्व गुण होता है वहां. दैट इज हाउ गुण प्रवृद्धा मीनिंग. Try to keep it in the mind. Now next one, in all these worlds, what are there? Vishaya Pravalaha. The tender leaves of the Vishayas alone are there. And to enjoy which you and I as a Jiva, we go to those worlds by doing the respective actions which will be told in the next line. So Vishaya Pravala, like a tree has a leaves there tender. Pravala matlab leaf bhi hai, bud bhi hai. So what are the leaves? Are the buds? The entire Vishayas, the objects of enjoyment. वैसे तो ऑब्जेक्ट्स तो 5 ही होते हैं, शब्द स्पर्श रस गंध, बट उसके वेराइटी करोड़ों होते हैं. So to In the below worlds also there are Vishaya Pravala. On the earth anyway we are seeing, even in the above lokas also there are Vishaya Pravala. So here you will drink a cool drink. In Indra Loka they drink Somarlasa, and in the Niche ke Loka mein they drink the other Maire Karasa or different drinks. But the things remain. Okay. So what is said so far? The upper lokas, niche lokas are the different shakas of the samsara vruksha. Both of them are made by the gunas. In them, the vishayas are there as pravala. This is one very important. Now, the last thing to be very importantly understood is what? Adhacha mulani anusantata. Just like that vata vruksha, ashwatha vruksha, again the branch, that roots come into enter it, and again the second branch comes, secondary tree comes. In the same way, Adacha mulani anusantatani. Okay, listen carefully. For the samsara vruksha, there are secondary roots again in the below world. Below world means here Adha means human world. That's why Bhagavan uses the word Manushya. So on this Bhuloka, where the human beings are there, here also for the samsara vruksha, there are secondary roots. Therefore, the creation is rooted in two ways. One root is from Bhagavan, the creation is made. Second is we have created our own creation by we ourselves becoming the roots. How is it has to be understood? Not difficult, very simple. Throughout our last 530 days, every day we are studying that only. Bhagavan says here, Adahacha Mulani Anusantatani, I told you. The Mulas are there on the earth also. Where in the earth? Manushya Loke. Manushya ke lok mein. In the earth, Manushya Lok only, not in the Pashu Bhakshad. The secondary roots. Manushya only becomes Pashu Bhaksh. How is it, Swamiji, that one thing you understand, whole subject is told. That is Karma Anubandhini. They are the roots. So simple, we have studied so many times. Like I am an individual. I have my own upadhis. The world is in front of me. So I liked the world. Then I want to enjoy that world. Then I did something. Then I got the thing. I enjoyed it. Then it became an impression. What became an impression? That object, the sukha of that object, and the way the object is gained, and I, the one who became sukhi. Of all these things, we get the impressions formed. That's why, after 5 years, when you go to a place, if you have a good memory, then don't you say कि मैं 5 साल पहले इधर आया था. So the time, also place also, and me have come. So यह एक कुर्सी था, तो मैं बैठा था. They're all impressions you are recollecting after 5 years. So when you were there 5 years back, when you were involving in that whatever the thing, the impressions are created. Now you are remembering them. 5 years back. Then some uncle came or auntie came. Beta kya chahiye? They asked me. I said, auntie, pani kafi hai. She brought and gave coffee also, water also, biscuits also. I ate too. Okay. These vasanas, be attentive. These are all called vasanas, impressions. Again, push us to have desires in our mind. And that desires push us into actions. Because of these three, the word used by Lord here is karma anubandhini. Therefore, what are the adascha mulani in the manushya loke? Our own vasanas, our own desires, our own actions, our own indulgence in the karma phala, they all become vasanas. They all become adahacha mulani, secondary branches. And remember, like in the hotels, the raw material is ready. Then you ask for paratha, वो पराठा बना के देता है. चपाती के बाद चपाती बना के देता है. आलू, दम आलू. एक तरी वाला आलू. और वो क्या कहते हैं, वो बॉइल्ड, सिर्फ उसको तड़का लगा के दे दो. Material remaining same, but every person who comes, he asks different things. Like somebody plain rice, कोई कहते क्या पुलाव वाला राइस, कोई कहते बिरयानी, कोई कहते सिर्फ फ्राइड, कोई कहते जीरा डाल के दे दो. It is depending on each person's desires. In the same way, Samashti Srushti with material Bhagwan made. In that individual creations, matlab whatever is uh, ordered by us because of our actions, prompted by our desires, they will be created for us. That is the meaning of Adaha Chabandini Manushya Loke. Interesting point, no? Like now I'm in a setup. No, all these things are around me, whatever. For all these things to be around me and help me or become useful to me, I have done my karma vasana earlier. उसके फल रूपे ये सारे मेरे सामने आए. तो ये सारा जो क्रिएशन है भगवान के क्रिएशन में नहीं है. ये अधश्च मूलानि वाला है. But the material to create these are by him only. The main gross material. Like the mud is there. Three people get these are by him only. The main gross material. Like the mud is there. Three people came, asked that pot maker, हमारे लिए गड़ा बना दो. Other said, हमारे लिए गमला बना दो. Third one said, हमारे लिए दीपम बना दो. Okay. So, gada, gamla, deepam, he will make and give according to our choice. But the mitti is already there. In the same way, the material always remains same. That is Maya Avyakta Prakriti only. Through Mahat and Panchamahabhuta, as we every day I am telling it, 2 more days I will say that. With that material alone, what we deserve after our actions, that is made for us. Be careful about this knowledge. So therefore, in this life, whatever desires I am entertaining because of my vasanas and whatever the karma I am doing, some of the results may come in this life, but the subtle ones, they'll remain to come in the next life. Therefore, you must be very careful which vasanas to express, which desires to entertain. They should not be detrimental or lowering our evolution. Like if you have a desire, मेरे को उड़ना है, उड़ना है, उड़ना है, ऐसा वाला कोई थॉट बनाएगा तो उड़ना मनुष्य के लिए तो होगा नहीं. ओनली पक्षी विल उड़ो. देन नेक्स्ट लाइफ बिकॉज वी आस्क्ड विल बी बोर्न एज पक्षी. So to create pakshi, what metal is required is Bhagwan only. Creator also Bhagwan. But why pakshi and why I became pakshi? Because adascha mulani anusantatani. Because I had decided like that. Maybe I have prayed also for like that. भगवान मुझे हवा में उड़ने का मौका दो. और एनीथिंग फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई टोल्ड यू, ये पानी में रहने का करो तो फिर कोई मछली बनोगे, मगरमच्छ. बोथ वेज, नोइंगली अननोइंगली. जंगल में रहने का इच्छा रखो तो पशु बनेगा. पशु में से मृग, मृग की तरह जियोगे, मतलब यूर लाइफ इज लाइक एन एनिमल और लाइक ए क्रूएल एनिमल. नेक्स्ट लाइफ जंगल में बॉर्न. Because this human body I have, but I have all cruel thoughts in me. The cruel thoughts are suitable only to animal and tiger, etc. So be born as Lions Club member or tiger member, but in a jungle. Which jungle? Indian jungle or Amazon jungle? ये भी depending on our कर्मानुबंधी नहीं होता है. तो अधः च मूलानि अनुसंततानि. On the human loka also, मनुष्य लोके अधः च मूलानि अनुसंततानि. In the human loka also, the secondary roots are wild spread. How they are कर्म अनुबंधीनी, मतलब पहले कर्म के कारण हम मिलते हैं और अब हमको कर्म में वो फंसाते. Like I met a person because of my earlier karma, I met him. Okay, if I am very careful about this knowledge, because of earlier karma I met him, and whatever minimum is to be done with him, I do, and say bye bye. New karma I am not creating. But without this knowledge, because of earlier karma I met him, and now I am creating friendship or enmity with him, that creates another new karmas, then again will be born. Somewhere together. Immediately नहीं होगा, 1000 जन्म का permutation combination भगवान knows. That you and I have become enemy, we have to fight with each other. So in some of the janma, after 1000 janmas, Accidentally it happens that you are born as snake, I am as a mongoose, and we fight. To exhaust the vasana, I'll be born, you will be born, and we meet somewhere, we fight. Otherwise, why a snake and mongoose fight? The jiva in the snake, the jiva in the mongoose had earlier somewhere, some thousand of lives back, they were friends or enemies or they had something, they had to get the account cleared here. Everywhere. You have to understand. See that accident happens. 20 people died, 3 saved. The driver कौन है? The people who were traveling कौन है? In the 20 killed and saved or 3 killed or whatever, किस किस जगह के हैं वो? क्या हिसाब है उसका ऐसा होना? इंडिया से गए और अमेरिका में शूटिंग में मर गए. अमेरिका या जर्मनी से आए, इंडिया में लिफ्ट में गिर के मर गए. The other day you saw third act, the lift fell. I think some casualty only happened. Somebody, sorry, very important person. For us, it's an accident because we only see the lift and its breakage or vehicle, its damage. What are obvious reasons? But ask why this vehicle only, why not the other one? Exactly, we can't pinpoint, but there is something. And if you're a Mahayogi, you can pinpoint each individuals. And remember, when a vehicle falls, everybody doesn't die at same time, not with the same pain. कोई सोते रह रहे बस में तो सो नींद में ही मर गए. कोई पति या पति से लड़ रहे हैं, लड़ते लड़ते मर गए. कोई खाते खाते मर गए. कोई डरते डरते मर गए. कोई बच भी गए. आई एम जस्ट गिविंग एन एग्जांपल ऑफ कर्मानुबंधीनि मनुष्य लोक. अधश्चोर्ध्वं प्रसृतास्तस्य शाखाः गुणप्रवृद्धाः विषयप्रवालाः अधश्च मूलान्यनुसन्ततानि कर्मानुबन्धेनि मनुष्यलोके. Like I told you, no, building is made, but the interiors are according to those who are going to occupy. Building is the general universe. तो और कुछ बनाएंगे. Some make it 2 kitchens, some add a puja room, according to their choice. Okay, it's a big understanding. I know, unless you think about it for years together, every detail will not be understood by you. But an idea is given. This is the whole universe. The first mula is Parabrahma, the second mula is our own karmas. Parabrahma as the mula, up to the creation, general happens. In that particularly who is getting what, including Sharira or parents or people around, they are all because of Adasya Mulani Anusantatani. Karma Anubandhini. Those Mulani are Karma Anubandhini. Karma Anubandhini means because of the earlier karma, we are here, and today's karma will become cause for tomorrow. Okay. Now the next sloka, Narupamasya Tata Upalabhyata, is as it is explained now. In that way you don't see. Because it's a very subtle yogic explanation. With open eye, what you see is what you see. You don't even see the earth is rotating or evolving. इसे ordinary आंखों से नहीं दिखता है. Clear? So we'll conclude it today. Tomorrow we'll see third sloka. Shastras, if it is very easy, everybody would have studied. No? You have to work hard for it. You have to purify your heart. You have to pray to Krishna Bhagavan, Geetha Mata, Vyasa Bhagavan, your own Guru, and then listen, study, contemplate. Then those breakthroughs happen in the understandings. If you try for it. Once these knowledges come to us, we mature. You know, we are a different personality altogether. We are not an ordinary animal like a person fighting in the world. We don't even have any ambitions of the worldly goals. We just avoid in self, get liberated. Maja aega. Right? Om Apadamapahārtānandātāram sarvasampadām lokābhiramam Sri Ramam bhuyo bhuyo namamyaham Sri Rama Rama Rameti Rame 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 Manorame. Yesterday we saw Bhagavan gave, he has done hundreds of Ashwamedha yajnas, he has done lot of Swarna yajnas. In that crores of cows, he he has given as dakshina to all the Vidbadvyah. So to Asankheyam Dhanan Datva. He gave so much of dhana to the Brahmana. So the thing is what? The whole world is run by the Devatas. We have to propitiate them through variety of the yajnas. And we are made to do the yajnas by the Brahmanas and Ritviks. Therefore, to those Brahmana and Ritvik also, sufficiently we have to give dakshina ityadi. See the beauty of the life when you knowingly do it. अलग ही होगा पूरा जिंदगी. Bhagavan Rama was doing that. So 11,000 years he was king. So along with ruling the kingdom and all, he was engaging himself and all in these yajnas. And in third chapter of Geetha, I explained to you what is the yajna bhavana, cooperative, selfless, dedicated endeavor by the group of people with a common goal, which is beneficial to everyone. Cooperative, selfless, dedicated endeavor by a group of people with all their ability. When they are doing the endeavor, a result is coming. That result is for everyone. That's called yajna. Okay. In that yajna, devatas are worshipped, Ritviks do chantings, the Yajamana does the ahutis, other people who have come, they do their own works. So सब मिलके हमने काम की. That's what's yajna. And when this is done, the Lord has ordered the devatas also. अरे जो लोग यज्ञ करते हैं उनको फल देना. तो वरुण का यज्ञ किया वो बारिश दे देंगे वो. कुबेर का यज्ञ किया तो धन दे देंगे वो. इंद्र का यज्ञ दिया तो you'll give prosperity. ओके. तो शक्ति माता का करो तो शक्ति मिलेगा, माता सरस्वती का करो तो ज्ञान मिलेगा. तो all that also we explained to you. So Rama was also full in busy in doing yajnas. Ashwamedha Shatair. इष्ट्वा तदा बहुसुवर्णकैः गवां कोट्ययुतं दत्वा विद्वद्भ्यः विधिपूर्वकम् असंख्येयं धनं दत्वा ब्राह्मणेभ्यो महायशाः. Now today I'll chant two shlokas for you, 96, 97. So 19, 1900, only 3 रह जाएंगे. So we'll chant those two and try to explain. 96, 97. ॐ राजवंशान् शतगुणान् स्थापयिष्यति राघवः चातुर्वर्ण्यं च लोकेऽस्मिन् स्वे स्वे धर्मे नियोक्ष्यति दशवर्षसहस्राणि दशवर्षशतानि च रामो राज्यम् उपासित्वा ब्रह्मलोकं प्रयास्यति. Powerful shlokas they are. First, Bhagavan Rama Rajavamshan Shatagunan Sthapayishyati Guna Raghavaha. So, not that he alone is the Raja. He will establish hundreds of the Rajavamshas. His children, their children, etc. His brothers, their children. Not that हमेशा सारे मेल ही जन्म लेते हैं, फीमेल ऑल्सो एट ऑल. तो फिर इस तरह से hundreds of राजवंशास भगवान राम हैज एस्टैब्लिश्ड. वेरी क्लियरली लिखा है. वो मेन रामायण पढ़ोगे तो हमको कुछ दिखाएंगे. Some of them will be given. That is called as Rajavamshanucharitam. Like before Rama, the earlier ones there. राम जी के पिताजी दशरथ जी है, दशरथ जी के पिताजी अजय जी है, अजय जी के पिताजी रघु महाराज है, रघु महाराज के पिता राजा ये है, उनके पिता वो है, उनके पिता इक्ष्वाकु है, इक्ष्वाकु मनु के पुत्र है, मनु ब्रह्मदेव के पुत्र है. So it all comes. Vamshanuvardanam. If you read Puranas like Bhagavatam and all, one of the topic is Vamsha. Basically, in our Puranas, two Vamshas are described, Surya Vamsha and Chandra Vamsha. But before Surya and Chandra, how Surya and Chandra came, that also will be explained. All that, Rudra creation, Prajapati creations, then the Saptarishis, their creation, Manu, their creations. They are all the ones who are expressed from Ramadeva, who became cause of the subsequent creation of all, not only human beings. पशु पक्षी सारे सरीसृप इन सब का कैसा जन्म हुआ इस सारे पुराणों में. That's why the Hinduism, Sanatana Dharma, our Shastras are complete in all aspects. So, Rajavamsham, Vamshan Shatagunan Stapayishyati Raghavaha. Hundreds of Rajavamshas he will establish. Beautiful it is. Then, key, most important is Chaturvarnyam cha asmin loke sve sve dharme niyokshit. Bhagwan ensured that the Chaturvarna Vyavastha is properly explained or maintained. चातुर्वर्ण्यम च लोके अस्मिन् स्वे स्वे धर्मे नियोक्षित. तो चतुर्वर्ण के लोगों को अपने अपने धर्म में भगवान एस्टैब्लिश कराते थे. Not like in Kaliuga where everything has become intermixed. The Shudra wants to do the temple puja and the Brahmana want to do the Shudra work. सारा confused है अभी. There's no controversy, only confusion. Nothing to worry. Anyway, these Varnas, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra are because of the gunas. तो सत्व गुण है तो ब्राह्मण, रजोविद सत्व है तो क्षत्रिय, रजोविद तमो है तो वैश्य, तमोविद रजोविद मिनिमम सत्व इज कॉल्ड शूद्र. This is how varnas. But basically, if you see in one day of morning 6 to evening 10, in these 16 hours, we ourselves, when we are very sattva-guni, we are brahmana. We ourselves, when we are rajoguni, we are the kshatriya. We ourselves, with rajo and tamo, we are the vaishya. आप सो गए गधे की तरह, भैंस की तरह, we are shudra, doing nothing. Shudras don't sleep. Those who sleep, they are shudra. You know? Vaishyas don't do the trading. Those who do trading are called Vaishya. Kshatriyas don't rule the kingdom. Those who rule, they are called Kshatriya. Brahmanas don't teach Vedas or Jnanam. Those who teach Veda or Jnana, they are called Brahmana. थोड़ा सा समझ लेना सूक्ष्म बात. तो बिकॉज वी नीड द वर्ल्ड नीड्स ऑल द फोर. वी नीड द इंटेलिजेंस थिंक टैंक कहते हैं उसको. वी नीड द एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर्स, वी नीड द ट्रेडर्स, वी नीड द सर्विस क्लास आल्सो. Okay, with these four only the world runs. That's why whether the word used or not, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, in every country including Pakistan there are these people. कि पाकिस्तान में दिमाग वाले नहीं है क्या? नहीं है क्या मतलब? आई नो द क्वेश्चन है. चलो फॉर द सेक ऑफ डिस्कशन होंगे. दे आर कॉल्ड ब्राह्मण. क्या उसमें एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन नहीं है क्या? घोटाले करे या ना करे, दे आर रूलर्स, दे आर क्षत्रिय. ट्रेडिंग हो रहा है कि नहीं? वहां भी हो रहा है. वैश्य दे आर. और सर्विस क्लास हर जगह होते हैं. अमेरिका में भी है ब्राह्मण, क्षेत्र, वैश्य, शूद्र. नॉट इंडियंस वेंट एंड सेटल्ड एज ब्राह्मण. द थिंक टैंक इज ब्राह्मण, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Therefore, Bhagavan Rama established this Chaturvarna Vyavastha, which is very intelligent, very required it is. सब अपना अपना काम जानकर करते हैं ना, कोई chaos, confusions नहीं होते. These can be talked for hours together. I'm just telling this much. So Sri Rama finished Ravana, came, became Raja. Then in himself as a Raja, the whole Praja were like this, like this, like this. Then Bhagavan also made lot of Ashmedha Yajna, then Suvarna Yajnas. Then he created Rajavamshas, hundreds of them. Then he established all of them in Chaturvarna Vyavastha. ये सारा ऐसे करते करते how many years Bhagavan Rama ruled? दशवर्ष सहस्राणि दशवर्ष शतानि. दशवर्ष सहस्र में 10,000 years. दशवर्ष शत is 10 hundreds, that is 1,000. So 10,000 1,000 मिलाओ तो 11,000. So Lord Rama was a king for 11,000 years. It is written here, it is written at the end also. In what way the time is calculated मेरे को नहीं पता, but 11,000 साल. उन दिनों में लोग लंबा जीते थे. So 11,000 years भगवान राम. हमको 50-60 साल में हड्डी टूट जाती, but he lived for 11,000 अवतार. So दशवर्ष सहस्राणि दशशतानि च. Then Rama Rajyam, देखो most important word, the word very few. If you ask me what I am fascinated by in Ramayana, one of the top 50 is this word. What is that? Ramo Rajyam. ना राम राज्य को भुक्त्वा एंजॉय करके, राम राज्यम रूल करते हुए, डिक्टेट करते हुए, एडमिनिस्ट्रेट करते हुए पालना किया. ऐसा नहीं लिखा, ऐसा नहीं लिखा, ऐसा नहीं लिखा. फिर कैसा लिखा, रामः राज्यम उपासित्वा. Underline this word with quotes and italics. For Rama as a Raja, taking care of the kingdom and the praja is the upasana of Bhagavan only. भगवान राम राज्य का पालना नहीं किया, उन्होंने उपासना किया है. Now, if this thought is understood by all the political netas and do their administration of the country or state as the upasana to the praja, will they not do it honestly, beautifully? Will not the state country grow? Will not every problem is sorted out? यहाँ क्या होता है, सरकार में जो क्लास 4 एम्प्लॉय भी होता है वो अकड़ेगा एरोगेंस से कि मैं राजा हूं करके. वहां राजा खुद ही भक्त बनकर प्रजा का उपासना कर रहा है. You understood the word used there? Ramo Rajyam Upasitva, not enjoyed. There is no enjoyment to the Brahmana and Kshatriya. They are only Brahmana through the tapasya of Jnana Pradhanam and Raja through tapasya of the administration. They serve. So to the Vaishya serves, so to the Shudra serves. Nobody is a Swami here. Like you are calling me a Swami. Swami means I am Swami to my senses and mind and intellect for my sadhana. I am not Swami to you. You give me respect, that is your goodness. I use that to help you, serve you, guide you, or all that. ये सब अलग हिसाब होता है. I liked this word रामो राज्यम उपासित्वा. उपासना करके ब्रह्मलोकम प्रयास्यति. Rama will go to Brahmaloka. In this way, Valmiki writes in future tense. Because when Valmiki wrote this Ramayana, still the Rajya was going on. As I told you, Ramayana is written when Lavakushas were born in Valmiki ashram. उसके बाद सीता जी चलने के बाद 11,000 साल, इसलिए वो फ्यूचर टेंस में ही आता है. ठीक है, दिस मच इज एनफ. टुमारो वी विल सी द रिमेनिंग 3 more श्लोकास. 2 days it will take. उसके बाद क्या पढ़ेंगे? लेट अस सी. Now I told you from today onwards, Katha Upanishad I will teach you. Narayana. Om, Om. Oh. ऊर्ध्वमूला वाक्शाह पारायण में मैंने कहा कल करांगे. लेट मी रिमेंबर इट. Now after teaching you Ishavasya Upanishad chanting, Kena Upanishad chanting, third Upanishad I am teaching you Katha for chanting. Om Atha Katha Upanishad Parayanam. Om Atha Katha Upanishad. Om, like earlier time, 4 times. Atha Prathamodhyayah Prathama Valli. It has got through 2 adhyayas. Each adhyaya has got 3 Valli. Valli means sub-chapters. अथ प्रथमोऽध्यायः प्रथमा वल्ली Shanti mantra. Every Upanishad will have a Shanti mantra. The Shanti mantra is known to all of us. Therefore, 4 times we chant together. So that becomes the teaching to you. Om Atha Kathopanishad Prathamodhyayah Prathama Valli Shanti mantra. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम अथ प्रथमो मंत्रः. फर्स्ट मंत्र. ओम उषन् हवै वाजश्रवसः. ओम उषन् हवै वाजश्रवसः. ओम उषन् हवै वाजश्रवसः. ॐ उषन्हवै वाजश्रवसः सर्ववेदसं ददौ सर्ववेदसं ददौ सर्ववेदसं ददौ सर्ववेदसं ददौ तस्यः नचिकेता नाम पुत्र आस तस्यः नचिकेता नाम पुत्र आस तस्यः नचिकेता नाम पुत्र आस तस्यः नचिकेता नाम पुत्र आस। हो गया पहला मंत्र। ॐ उषन्हवै वाजश्रवसः सर्ववेदसं ददौ तस्यः नचिकेता नाम पुत्र आस। ॐ उषन्हवै वाजश्रवसः सर्ववेदसं ददौ तस्यः नचिकेता नाम पुत्र आस। ॐ उषन्हवै वाजश्रवसः सर्ववेदसं ददौ तस्यः नचिकेता नाम पुत्र आस। ॐ उषन्हवै वाजश्रवसः सर्ववेदसं ददौ तस्यः नचिकेता नाम पुत्र आस। एक मंत्र सिखाया। सेकंड वन। तगं ह कुमारगं सन्तं तगं ह कुमारगं सन्तं तगं ह कुमारगं सन्तं तगं ह कुमारगं सन्तं दक्षिणासु नीयमानासु दक्षिणासु नीयमानासु दक्षिणासु नीयमानासु दक्षिणासु नीयमानासु श्रद्धा आविवेश श्रद्धा आविवेश श्रद्धा आविवेश श्रद्धा आविवेश सोमन्यत सोमन्यत सोमन्यत। That's all. तगं ह कुमारगं सन्तं दक्षिणासु नीयमानासो श्रद्धा आविवेश सोमन्यत तगं ह कुमारगं सन्तं दक्षिणासु नीयमानासो श्रद्धा आविवेश सोमन्यत तगं ह कुमारगं सन्तं दक्षिणासु नीयमानासो श्रद्धा आविवेश सोमन्यत तगं ह कुमारगं सन्तं दक्षिणासु नीयमानासु श्रद्धा आविवेश सोमन्यत। इतना काफी आज, कल कंटिन्यू करेंगे। ओम अथ कठोपनिषद प्रथमोऽध्यायः प्रथमावल्ली शांति मंत्रः। ओम सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम अथ प्रथमो मंत्रः। ओम उषन् हवै वाजश्रवसः सर्ववेदसं ददौ तस्यः नचिकेता नाम पुत्र आस। तगं ह कुमारगं सन्तं दक्षिणासु नीयमानासु श्रद्धा आविवेश सो अमन्यत। थैंक यू बेटा। ओम दुर्जन सज्जनो भूयात् सज्जन शांतिमाप्नुयात् शांतो मुचेद वन्देव्यं मुक्तश्चान्यान् विमोचेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतंगमय। ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः परमऋषिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे। ओम तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणम्। कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, गीता माता की जय, वेद व्यास भगवान की जय, रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, रामायण महाशास्त्र की जय, वाल्मीकि भगवान की जय। बोलो भाई सब सत्तर की जय, सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय, आज के आनंद की जय। नमः पार्वती मध्य हर हर महादेव हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद। ज्ञान की जीवन स्मरण जय राम राम। अम्बे श्री आदिपराशक्ति गीता माता की जय। समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक वास जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक मोक्ष मुक्तगण की जय। समस्त युवा मंडली की जय। भारत माता की जय। सनातन धर्म की जय। वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृति की जय। अध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय। थैंक यू बेटा।